Hi, welcome back, Sagittarius. Thank you for being here. Let's dive into a key and vital message to get us started. Okay, Sagittarius people and placements. Most important advice at this time. We've got water your garden, kind of came out in the reverse in the courageous peony. So this could be about like maybe integrating more courage in general, like setting yourself up for success type vibes, allowing yourself to process anything that's been maybe inhibiting you emotionally, and so that you can move towards more expansion, more abundance, more greatness. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So maybe we'll go ahead and just read that. You could have done that in the past position as well, and now you're being called more so in the future to be multifaceted, unique, and let yourself be seen. So that's very interesting. It usually is like that, right? I feel like yesterday I was actually thinking a lot about how fame and the price of fame, how it must feel to kind of elevate or rise to status quickly or whatever. And then like Billie Eilish, she was like a one-hit wonder, and how overnight she couldn't go out anymore, and it kind of brought her to depression because it's like she's got to adjust to these huge changes of people only wanting you for your money, or people only wanting you because you look great, or what they can get from you, or what they can steal from you, or what they can sabotage your relationship, or if they can take more of your time and say that they knew the Billie Eilish. There's something about that here, maybe even. The Courageous Peony. I guess we'll read that one first. Thank you for being here. 50. Yeah, this could be about dating, like making sure that you're very selective in your hobbies, in your like whatever you do in your spare time, creatively, sex, stuff like that. Flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They embrace all of what they are and show it to the world around them. So, especially if you've been kind of hurt and like maybe you're scared to go out in the world so much, I mean, especially when you're so successful, people you've got more eyes on you, you've got more haters on you, right? So, big money, big problems sometimes. The peony doesn't try to compete with the cherry, and the cherry doesn't try to compete with the tulip. They own what they are, and they trust the timing of their true nature. So it looks like you're being protected regardless. Like this was your divine destiny. If even if you're encountering challenges, these you are protected through this, right? I'm seeing the movie The Bodyguard, where Kevin Costner's character jumps in front of Whitney Houston's character as she's about to get killed. Her sister actually hired a hitman on her, and yeah, so yeah, you can get like obsessors, right? I mean, that's a great movie that shows the kind of consequences of fame, The Bodyguard, right? Where Whitney Houston kind of rose quickly, her character rises quickly to stardom, and suddenly everyone around her is not as loyal or as honest as they once were. They want a piece of her estate, they want this or that, and then she's even on top of this got stalkers, that are stalking her, looking to harm her, looking to kidnap her or hurt her or kill her or whatever. And so it's just like, yeah, she's kind of oblivious to it almost at first, because she thinks, she's such a kind person, probably, her character, what I remember, and she tries to be nice to everybody, but she doesn't realize the effect of what people want. Like there's even a moment where she's in a club, and this is the one, I don't know why they're showing me this, where she's singing the song, and suddenly within like 10 seconds flat, it's like the crowd goes wild. She's suddenly being almost torn limb from limb by the crowd that she's and Kevin Costner's character has to quickly get her out of there, right? And there are people nefarious in that crowd that wanted to hurt her on top of it all. So be careful of crowds, maybe. We've heard a lot of tragic stories regarding crowds and concerts and things like that, where people get too excited, where people we are included in Aquarius, which is about like an uprising. There's a lot of people on edge, on nerves. Aquarius rules the nervous system, it rules electricity, right? Innovate eureka moments, but also electricity, AI, and also like changes and shifts, quick earthquakes, right? So you're being like the foundations of something could be shifting under your feet. You're being called to do the same. It's time to open yourself up to being seen, and time to share your incredible, multifaceted, true nature of the world around you. So this is a time to manifest, create, to step into your joy and leadership potential if you can, with clarity. There's some kind of clarity coming in, especially regarding your creativity or creative enterprises or whatever. To uncover and reveal your soul's greatest gifts without wavering, to own your uniqueness without apology. So yeah, if they're like, even in that movie, there's a lot of people that are in her ear telling her what to do. She's got like the head of marketing, and she's got the head of whatever, and she's got her bodyguards, and she's got like all these people that want to tell her what to do with her life. There's a flower on this planet that holds the same qualities that your soul is readying itself to express. Let it inform you, so be guided where you are, right? Maybe there's like maybe you can just see what you're guided to if you look at pictures of flowers. You may have been taught it's safer to keep your light hidden and your voice small. I'm seeing a calendar. Maybe you've been doing this for a while, like maybe it's been a few months or a few weeks or something. To hide behind the bushes instead of growing tall. Maybe because you've come from, like, I'm seeing in my mind a true crime story about this girl, this Indian girl, who was abused by her family, and then they were about to kill her, beat her to death for not staying with the abusive man that they sold her to, and she escaped and she hid in a bush, right? So, and then this was in like Britain, and then like a man passes by, a British guy or white guy, and helps her and asks if she's okay and everything like that. I don't know. It's something like maybe you're used to having to keep small because you're always around people that wanted to hurt you for expanding, right? So the courageous peony is here to remind you that it's safe to embody all of you, who you truly are. I feel like you have to do this in a way that's honoring yourself, though. That like you have to know who you are so that you can come into like a level of safety. Like in the TV show The Empress, like she kind of just marries the emperor and becomes empress, and she doesn't realize how dangerous maybe when she's like she was in real life she was killed, right? This is based on a true story because she was so basically the way her life ended tragically was she was the queen of Austria, the empress of Austria, and she goes to like a local, she goes on trips or whatever, little fun trips or whatever. When she's out and about, she doesn't bring security. She doesn't care. She only has one friend with her. And this man who is planning to assassinate a political figure hears that she's in town. And you know how easy it was for him to kill her. So there are psychos out there, so you've got to be careful. And there's something about that here. Like, really be discerning about where you're putting your energy and time. They want you to shine bright, but they want you to do it in a way, not that you're hiding yourself, but that you're protecting yourself, because you have to understand that what your purpose is on this earth. Sagittarius can be so overabundant, expressive, optimistic, and generous. And people with nefarious intentions can see that as easy prey. That's all I want to say. Okay? It's safe to share your voice and let yourself be seen. At first, it might feel uncomfortable and you might be afraid of what others think, but with each passing day, it does become easier. Little by little, you realize it draws in those who are meant for you and the experiences you've been longing to arrive at your feet. This could be dating. This could be just coming into a level of leadership as well. Yeah, especially with work as well, like daily routine, health habits. Maybe you're improving your health. You're kind of trying to make yourself feel good and stronger physically. You might want to check out Pisces placements. If you have any Pisces placements, they literally got strength. But you could be working out more. You could be nourishing yourself with better food and just kind of helping yourself feel better so you can gain more clarity and insight. And maybe you're working on your anxiety, like allowing yourself to rest whenever you have anxious thoughts and just let it pass and love yourself regardless. But let's continue. I'm going to get some tarot. I think I'm going to use the animal deck, actually. Thank you. Sagittarius, actually. Just don't like how it's being shown. Maybe we'll pull a few of these at the end. No, not now. Okay, sorry. Just talking to myself. And we'll do one of these, yeah. Okay. Oh, mischief. Yikes. Okay. Elf on the shelf, eh? Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. Yeah, you need to do like warding or protection or like ensure that there's spirits watching your back or something. You could be letting go of a lot of burdens from the past. Somebody could want to apologize to you. This could have been something you were romantically involved with. There's a sense of betrayal here and a lack of a beginning, though, here. Sagittarius, okay? This could have been someone controlling. It looks like you're exiting out of some toxic dynamic. There's a lack of love here. Maybe this was more lust. Yeah, I'm seeing lust. Could be a Scorpio. You're not working or investing in this. And you're not anxious about it in any way, anyways. So, alrighty then. Sagittarius is most important vital advice to guide them towards their success. Boundaries, ending something, completion, closure, new beginning after an ending. This could have been someone predatory. I'm seeing Lovely Bones in my head, movie. Hers is the arising consciousness that evokes instability within. Exactly, yeah, the arising, the elevated, we're breaking out of karmic patterns, we're seeing the karmic patterns of our lives, which is Capricorn energy, and we arise up into Aquarius, right, which is breaking those foundations, clearing the inner pathways for higher consciousness to manifest. Inner disturbance and instability wrought by Kundalini Shakti is an obscuring grace. So maybe there was something that you weren't seeing before, something was obscuring your view or something, and now you're seeing more clearly. Internal disorder is a necessary step towards divine reorganization. So if you feel kind of anxious or anything, allow it to pass, allow it to integrate, allow it to let go, allow it to teach you and flow. Reassure your heart that no matter what may appear to be at a spiritual level, all is well. Outworn energy is being processed and broken apart from the, I wanted to say spheres, interesting. I feel like you have a lot of angels and spirits around you as well, halos. From the ashes of your inner fire, you will emerge anew. Wow. So there's something about building that passion within. Let what needs to happen, happen. Within the subtle field of the body is a powerful creative awakening energy known as Kundalini. When the soul is ready, the energy, rather like a snake, uncoiling, stirs and rises from the base of the spine upwards towards the pineal gland. Awakened Kundalini becomes Kundalini Shakti, moving according to its own pace, path, and wisdom. It clears the chakras, purifies the body and mind, and prepares the body to be more readily receiving of spiritual energies. Wow, clears the chakras, purifies body and mind. I said something about health, right? weaving through subtle energy body from the base of the spine towards the crown of the head. So this is crown chakra awakening, seeking release through the top of the head. So if you feel any kind of like tingles, I just saw a flash of light. If you feel any tingles or anything leaving at the top of your head, even in pain or anything, you're letting go of things, right? Allow it to leave. As purification is rarely enjoyable, this powerful natural process requires courage. This is a time of fasting, detoxing, purging, letting go. As energy shifts and we are cleansed emotionally, we may have physical symptoms of discomfort and dramatically fluctuating moods. So allow it to go through you, right? These are transits. Next day will be better. Things will get better. So this could be about relationships and emotions. Our thought processes may be confused, and our perception is not as astute as it might otherwise be. So there is some kind of anxiety here, like sediment being sifted. Yeah, that's so funny. I was literally writing a note to myself about this, and I'm a Sagittarius, and I was writing about how if we're constantly rushing, we're constantly shaking up the water of life all around us. Everything is like water around us, even though it's air. These are water molecules, right? It's like when you're going through a lake or a pond. If you're moving your feet left and right, and you're making so much movement, you're not going to see clearly, right? That's why we take one step and we stop and we let the water settle. We take another step, we stop, we let the water settle, right? So, like sediment being sifted from the bottom of a water glass, that which was clear becomes temporarily muddied. As the sediment is removed, the water settles again, but with more clarity. So there could have been something, conflict, anxiety arising, some kind of understanding, some kind of movement or change, and let it settle, right? So that we can move forward. Things can be shifting left and right, constant. It's giving Beyonce to the left. So maybe somebody is leaving. The oracle indicates a need to be patient and allow for the confirmation of signs and intuition. So allow yourself to settle in the reality. Allow yourself to ground down in the present moment. Don't think that you have to be achieving everything within a moment's notice, within today. You do not need to ignore signs to act, but it is wise to recognize when you are presented with a liminal space of healing. Oh, okay. The way things look now will change dramatically in the not too distant future. It is not wise to try and build a foundation on shifting ground. Be patient. Trust that you will know when the time is right to act. Okay, so especially if you feel like pressures or anything like that, trust, right? When Kundalini Shakti arises, energies are beginning to move in new ways. So there's new paths. You're innovating. You're breaking patterns in the past. The oracle indicates there is something within you that has been dormant, perhaps for a long time, even lifetimes. It is now reawakening. The message could relate to any aspect of your being, even a past life talent that will be further developed in this lifetime. Wow. So you have a purpose here that's greater than you could imagine. That's greater than everything that's even occurred in your life so far. Okay, I'm getting confirmations for that. It could be a stalled project coming back to life again, or a reinvigorated sense of purpose following unexpected inspiration. Moving forward and ascension to a new level experience is predicted. Wow, amen. Congratulations. I mean, I'm very proud of you and everything you've been able, just making it so far. If you've made it to my reading, you are doing well. You are alive, you are healthy, hopefully, and you can make your health better, and you have the power to do so. Sometimes there is quite a long period of deep incubation on the spiritual path when not much seems to be happening. I'm seeing a snake because I used to work with animals, and you would put the snakes in this like what do you call it, incubator, and there was eggs, and they had to be at a certain temperature, and you couldn't rush. I remember every day I would check on these snake eggs, and it's exciting to think, when is it going to crack? When is a snake going to emerge? But yeah, no, yeah. Anyways, okay, let's see. Yeah, it's giving like orchids. Like orchids take or those plants that only bloom like once every 10 years or something like that. Kundalini Shakti is an inner movement of energy. I'm also seeing Edelweiss, what do you call that? Like the sound of music. So Germany could be relevant. Kundalini Shakti, this could be something that like maybe you had a previous lifetime there or something like that. Kundalini Shakti is an inner movement of energy which eventually demonstrates an outer effect that is often considerable. So it all starts within first, right? It can seem illogical to the intellect, but if you want externals of your life to change, go within and work on the inner self-healing, quantum life jumping, right? Jumping to new paths, new paradigms, new realities, manifesting. Through trusting and protecting the process of inner work, shielding it from prying eyes and ill-informed, fear-based negative opinions, a new authentic self is generated. We don't have to know how to accomplish it. The movement of Kundalini is an awakening energy with its own creative intelligence. So this is instinctual, right? She knows how to guide us towards spiritual fruition. So allow yourself to be led. Just as the body knows how to heal a broken bone, even if we cannot understand how to accomplish such an astonishing feat at a conscious level, the time naturally comes when the newly forged self is strong enough, is sufficiently spiritually integrated, and ready to be seen, heard, and received. There's something about like I feel like you're fighting against some kind of negativity in this world or something like that. Or you could be like a person who advocates against, like, maybe you'd be like a good lawyer, or like to protect people that maybe you like to protect people. It's giving like Kamala Harris energy. I think she was like a judge or something like that. It's giving that energy. Maybe that's part of your role, like even just metaphorically, like you are some kind of like cosmic judger or cosmic judgment or something, like especially if you have like Saturn nakshatras or even Jupiter nakshatras, definitely. So if you have any nakshatras ruled by those planets, that's part of your life path. Most likely you want to check that out on your sidereal Vedic Astro Seek birth chart. I would suggest that's the website, Astro Seek. The time naturally comes when a newly forged self is strong enough, sufficiently spiritually integrated, and ready to be seen, heard, and received. So it's like you're changing, you're evolving. The caterpillar turns into the butterfly. We are ready to come out of the spiritual closet. We have no interest in trying to mold ourselves to fit demands of others. We are divinely self-generated from within. There is no benefit or effectiveness in trying to rush the process. It takes time and effort to distill the nature with sufficient resilience so we are not shaken in the face of conflict. Wow, to distill our nation. So there's something resilience. Yeah, there was something, we said that from the beginning of this reading, that you need to do this very courageously. Like, even if you're going out, don't be so kind. And so, like, yes, you can be kind, but don't be too, it's a balance, right? We're not shaken in the face. There's maturity here, right? It's kind of like when you have a position of power, authority, responsibility, you can't operate the way that you did before, even if you want to, even if you want the freedom of childhood or whatever. You just can't, because now there's more factors involved. Now you've got secret information that other companies want. Now you've got people who are looking to sabotage you, hurt you for their own gain or benefit. There's a lot. I'm getting House of Cards. There's a lot more politics involved, right? Um, so we are not shaken in the face of conflict by attempted sabotage or the fearful projections of others. Only then can our presence bring clarity and grace. So you must be strong first within and unshakable, right? So this is interesting that we're talking about this in a mutable sign. You guys are a mutable energy, right? Sagittarius is very flowy. But there is something, maybe you have Capricorn placements, there's a need to be stronger or something like that. Such spiritual infusion, integration, and reformation takes as long as it takes. It's not a small accomplishment. So this could have been happening your entire life as well. Like maybe this is like a long-term lesson, like especially if you've grown up in a way where you're always giving to others or pleasing to others, but you always, being taken advantage of or hurt or put in harm's way in the process. We must be generous with our process, providing patience and trust. So maturity, wisdom, waiting, growing, aging. The oracle brings confirmation that you are working deeply, and much can come of this. Your labors are not in vain. The oracle of Kundalini Shakti indicates creativity and healing on every level. It also indicates a time when matters of relationships are significant for soul growth. Tuning into the masculine and feminine energies in your soul will help balance leading and receiving, directing and allowing, pursuit and presence, both in the outer worldly life and inner spiritual one. Trust your heart and don't be hesitant to lean into unfamiliar territory with boldness tempered by patience. Yeah, so like maybe you're like, you take a few steps, you send out a few messages, you pull back, you reflect, you reintegrate, you see what comes of it, right? We're not go, 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 go 24/7 all the time, because we're not going to get anything done. Too much is up in the air, too much is moving, right? We need to always constantly balance those two states. This could be about letting go of certain relationships or contracts, or seeing it, maybe gaining a more abundant relationship or contract as well, something more wise, something more aligned, something guided by the gods. Yeah, this is a job. This is a new job. Or a new, if this is more relationship based, this could be a new give and take dynamic, or a new understanding, or something like that. Something more fair, renegotiating the contract. Capable of many things on many levels that you were not capable of achieving before. A new way is signified. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It feels like there has to be a shakeup here for this to happen, though, is what I'm getting as well. Okay. Let's pull some juicy messages. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Pisces, somebody else mutable. Yeah, because there's not a lot of grounded energy actually in your reading. So there is a need to maybe get more grounded, or get more. Yeah, there's something about love even maybe improving, like with yourself or with somebody else potentially, but it's in time. Something needs to process. Something's been spilled, right? So this could be emotions, Sagittarius messages, last messages for our beautiful, beautiful souls. Can you guide them towards ultimate understanding, wisdom, guidance, compassion? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Any last messages? Okay, we'll see what we've got. Holy cow, it's a lot. Guess you guys are special. Angel Cassiel could be important. That could be an angel to work with. Let's see what that angel is about. So apparently it's the angel associated with Saturn. So that's pretty accurate, isn't it? We mentioned that. So there's something about like maybe you're approaching a Saturn return. Saturn is from Pisces right now. So it could just be like it's about to leave Pisces and enter Aries. So it's finally making the final tweaks to our maturity, to our groundedness in our subconscious minds, in our subconscious beliefs, the things that really rule our reality, so that we can move next year when it moves Saturn to Aries with new beginnings and wherever house placement Aries rules in our chart. So we have Bhairani Nakshatra. That could be important to study. I believe Claire Nakti has some videos on that. I think it's a Nakshatra that's quite powerful in some way, shape, or form. I believe. I don't know much about it. Only wants to be with you for your money or cash. So maybe you're realizing this about a love situation. People say good things about you. Maybe this person was a shit talker since it came out a bit sideways. Maybe they are a bit of a shit talker. Something about Thursday could be relevant here. Avoid relationship came out, just kind of came out sideways. So maybe you're like contemplating if you want to avoid this, if you should. They were not celebrating your wins. So that's why you're kind of being called to be more of this courageous peony, to stand your own ground, to protect yourself. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Get a dog. Yeah, maybe you've been called or you're feeling like this. Maybe you want some kind of protection. You could have a spiritual dog as well, like a pet has passed, is guarding over you, especially if it's a dog. Or Hecate could be important. Overcomplicating, kind of coming out sideways. You could be moving out of an overcomplication phase, allowing things to just end out close, to be really practical and grounded in what you do and not being distracted by anything that's not that, right? So reassess, give and take in relations, step back. Is love returned? Same amount? Question mark. So this could be on your mind. Wanted to say you were crazy because you're woke. So somebody here is obviously smart as hell, which I wouldn't doubt Sagittarius for being smart as hell. It's ruled by Jupiter, the god of wisdom. Zeus himself, the lightning bolt, light language / angelic beings. You are supported and loved. Don't forget it. Amen. Your family is money hungry. Okay, so do be careful about your family at this time, especially during the holidays. New ideas. Yeah, you're breaking paradigms. You're changing things, definitely. Emotional, verbal manipulation, mirage, and illusions. These could be people in your family. Yeah, these are the same people that were saying that you were crazy because you were woke or you're smart or you understand things that they might not. Celebration, good news. Wow, I love this with these new ideas. Okay, beautiful. Amen. Call it in, welcome it in. Of course, don't be too excited about it. Maybe that's been part of your challenge. You've always gotten yourself a little too excited at new opportunities, and this kind of overwhelms or it kind of pushes it away, right? So, but you're being supported, you're healing. The angels are guiding you, okay? Beautiful. They're guiding you to simplicities. There's something simple. False health worries. Amen. Bless. Amen. Let's just say a moment of gratitude that we are healthy and safe and protected. Thank you for invigorating our health. Amen. Thank you for guiding us in our destiny. Okay. Visago coming out of that. Okay. That could be a demon or spirit that has themes related to this reading. Somebody here could be very sensitive. They don't really like horror movies or something like that. This could be somebody who does or did hard drugs, or this person could like somebody who does that could like horror movies. Sexual harassment is all about power. You could be learning this as well. Maybe somebody kind of like put themselves on you or kind of like pursuing you for sexuality when you weren't even interested. This could be somebody older. There could be some kind of like taboo thing here. What are you tolerating? Yeah, this could be this person. I'm sorry about that. But at least you're gardening. Your demons are just negative emotions. Yeah, this person could have been trying to lower you in your emotional state, or this could have been someone that acted from a low emotional state as well. What you said was true. Maybe this person knew that what you said was true, right? This person could have Pisces placements or Jupiter placements. This person has a lack of understanding. They're not even on your level. They don't understand you. They don't understand how you could know certain things. This person's more lust-based or instinctual is the vibe I'm getting. Mercosius could be another spirit that might be relevant here as well. Dallas Buyers Club. So that's about a guy who has AIDS, and about how the government was kind of, trying to suppress natural healing for those things. It's based on a true story. I think his name is Michael McConaughey or Matthew McConaughey. Take the space you need. Realizing you're not a groupie. Vampire. Maxine is a movie that could be relevant here. She kind of in the movie Her parents were very like sexually abusive towards her, and she goes to Hollywood and they try to impede on her life when she goes in Hollywood and she gains success. So there could be a lot of people coming around you just for your success type vibes, and she had to basically come into her power and kill her father. But you can definitely go ahead and watch it. Intimidated by your greatness. Yeah, that was like her father in the movie, really. Saraswati. This could be somebody with Saraswati placements. This could be somebody superficial. Um, they tried to make you not know your worth. Okay. Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. Okay. Coming out of drugs, maybe somebody's healing some codependency issues, negative Nancy. Okay. Yeah, somebody was like trying to like shit talk on your success or keep you away from being a successful woman. You were being led to your divine destiny. Good morals. You have good morals. You have good karma. Beautiful. You think clearly. You have good. I had a lot from you. This could be somebody around you, especially regarding finances. You were meant to be seen. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Um, solve the issue / problem energetically at the root. So you've got to like allow yourself to evolve and adapt. There was something about that kind of ascension. Like there's new. You know, when you gain a new level of success, there's new skills that you have to master. Wants you to doubt yourself. Yeah, these are haters. Hater Gatorade. This person could have been lying to you and was trying to like obscure the truth from you as well. This could have been something that was destined to help you learn about these people who are slanderous. This could be a Gemini. This could be somebody who has a lot of gossip, talks a lot of shit because, you know, if you're happy, you're not a hater, right? So this could be a Scorpio as well, or somebody, Taurus maybe even. This is somebody who's been feeling anxious, or because of, you know, how they're treating you, maybe they wanted to keep you trapped and you're not allowing yourself to be confined. Do not piss this person off to protect yourself. This person has anger issues. They're obviously slanderous, jealous, toxic, and hateful, right? So be careful. Jerry Maguire. So it's like you're a person who will willingly go out on their own and start their own business type vibe. Like you don't like to be you like to speak the truth, right? You aim for improvement. Yeah, lots of bad people around. Just like in Jerry Maguire, there were a lot of bad people in his office and his business that were around him, right? Seer. So see something clearly. Somebody here could see the future. This is also a name of spirit, so maybe that could be relevant. Seere. Played out. It's like you're seeing something. You're seeing the higher perspective that something's over, that something's ending. Save money, okay? Okay. And jealous coworker. Alrighty. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you got something from it. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. It's really deeply appreciated. You can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. You can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link. Take care.